Hello, boys and girls. This is my final video of the day. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. The last one is the last game of the night. It's the Sharks versus the Vegas Golden Knights. I like to say Knights because that's what they call them. They do. If you ask them, if you ask the fans, ask them, anybody says Golden Knights, no one says Golden Knights. It's Vegas Knights. That's what the owner wanted to call them, and that's what they call them. So this is going to actually be fairly quick. San Jose has got a better lineup on paper, forward and defense. Simple as that. Carlson, Burns, Marc-Edouard Vlasic, Brendan Dillon as your top four. Just the Carlson Burns. When Anaheim won the Cup, they had Niedermeyer and Pronger on their top two. If you can remember the other defensemen that were on there, help me out. I can't remember off the top of my head, and it doesn't matter. If you've got a pairing like that in the playoffs that are going to play 30 minutes a night, you can win. You can win series just with those two. So they can, with Burns and Carlson always on the ice all the time, they can do some damage. There's no doubt about it. The problem is although they have more firepower up front with Meyer, Logan, Couture, Pavelski, and the gang. Their speed is just not their. It's not that their speed is not their strong point. And when you're going up against Vegas, that is coached by, I think the finest coach in the land. I know you've got Babcock, and I love. Everybody knows how much I love Barry Trotz. But I think Gallant is taking over everybody. I think he's the best coach that there is in the NHL. And DeBoer is a fine coach. But you can't, there's very few coaches that can win, or teams for that matter, with poor goaltending. And Martin Jones has not, by the way, I picked San Jose to win the Cup this year. So this is hard for me to do. But I thought Martin Jones was going to be way better than he has. And unless he gets lightning in a bottle here going into the playoffs, I can't see San Jose winning just about against anybody. You cannot win in the playoffs with average to poor goaltending. And they haven't even really been average. When you go to Vegas, of course, you have the finest goaltender in the land right now, Marc-Andre Fleury. Marc-Andre Fleury can steal a series all by himself. I still, for the life of me, don't understand how McNabb, Theodore Schmidt, England, Holden, and Merrill hold up in the NHL as defense pairings and do as well as they do. Man for man, San Jose has a better defense, no doubt about it. As far as their forward lines are concerned now, that's a little different story. They match up fairly well. Marchessault, Carlson, Riley Smith, Pacioretty, Stastny, Stone as your top two lines. Excuse me. Is actually really good. Cody Eakin's an underrated player. Their third line is good too. Noshik, Eakin, and Tuck is what they have here now. With Will Carrier, Bellemare, and Reeves is a fine fourth line. So, although I would probably give San Jose the nod man for man on forwards, not much of one. And when you take the speed that Vegas has, all of those players I mentioned pretty much can skate. Marchessault, Carlson, and Riley Smith is an extremely fast line. Stone, Stastny, and Pacioretty, not as much, but they certainly can more than keep up with any San Jose line that's out there. And then even their fourth line of, Bellemare can burn pretty good. Carrier's got good wheels, and Reeves seems to keep up just fine. They got the toughness. They have grit. They have everything you need in a lineup like that. And in San Jose, I like a lot of their pieces. I like Kane. I like Couture, Meyer. They don't have a bad lineup. But it's not. This is a poor. If they would have played St. Louis, I maybe give San Jose the nod. But Vegas, this is this is not the team they wanted to see. This is a team that can burn them pretty good. I picked in the last series. I picked Dallas as an underdog, and this is my other underdog here. I'm going to take Vegas, and I'm going to take them actually fairly handily. I'm going to take them in 5 or 6. Fleury is just playing out of his head, and Eric Holla has been injured. I haven't heard if he's going to be able to come back, but if he can come back as well, you've got a top 4 centers that can rival just about anybody in the league as far as depth is concerned. I don't even know who you're going to take out. You put Holla on the 4th line on the wing or something like that. This team has speed to burn, and they're extremely well coached. They play as a team. They play for each other. That's why they produced the magic they did last year. And a lot of people, and I included, thought that there would be a drop-off. I did make them to just barely make the playoffs, but they did better than that. I'm not giving enough credit to, like I said, the greatest coach in the league, Gallant. He's going to have these guys ready. And I'm not saying DeVore won't have San Jose ready, but I don't know. Gallant has just got some magic. And that's the thing about stats and stat lines and stuff like that. The thing about hockey, and it's hard for a lot of stats guys to understand, is there's just a magic that happens sometimes with teams. They call it chemistry or what have you. When everybody's playing for each other and when the chemistry is there, as they say, there just seems to be a magic that can make each player better than they actually are. And Vegas has that. Plus, they've got an incredible home. Their fans are fantastic, although the Sharks fans are fantastic too. San Jose is going to have home ice advantage. We'll see if I'm wrong. I got to take speed and goaltending every time, so I'm taking Vegas. That's my full 42%, boys and girls. I'm going to need a nap. I'm going to definitely need a nap now. I think I've skipped like 2 or 3 just in the time we've been talking. Get out your Pearls of Wisdom necklaces and enjoy the games this evening. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.